It's alright, Kubani Wawenka, I'm loving. I feel it, I'm a major girl, I read it. I'm a Matima Grande, I read it. Kubani Wawenka, I'm loving. Nabande Maywe, oh Mukundo Nanye. The Kabi baby gamba, the Marak show, red cool between it. Even Wawa Nanye. Baby gumbo, tebe marak shobora between it. Ten little hard to embrace you, ten become out to love you. Araguma ariye my only one, pakarie. Yeshiven kunda your smile, kanentira your style. Tinyendo ze hare, no biakubive wana. They can't cook me the everything. Every day, overtime, everything. Oh Mukundo Nanye. The Kabi baby gamba, Tiba Marak Shobora between me. Even Nanye. Oh Mukundo Nanye. The Kabi baby gamba, Tiba Marak Shobora between me. Smile, kanentira your style. Tinyendo ze hare, no biakubive wana. They can't kugambire everything. Ni wancheza every day. Ninyenda nkore overtime, everything. Nabande niwe.
This one is called A Chimuli, coming in from Tipo, my cousin representing all the way from the city of Mbara. You're still watching 9 the want to say thank you for joining us. And then, of course, it is the hashtag Premier Tuesdays. Nothing but brand new music and brand new content and brand new Mbozi. Of course, not only Tipo is in the building, but also my nephew, Truth 256, is also representing today.
They ask me your uncle.
Yeah?
If I'm your cousin.
Yeah, it's the nephew.
And he's your nephew.
Yeah.
That makes me an uncle.
And that makes Selector J1.
The Godfather. The Godfather.
Sammy one.
Me, I'm the last born.
Welcome, guys. Tipo.
Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
What's happening, bro?
Nothing much.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Like money.
And you're looking like dollars.
I am the dollars. There's
You are the
nothing looking
dollar.
like dollars. I am the dollars.
Jesus.
Yeah. Sammy is the shilling. Yeah. That's how it works.
It's okay. I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining at all.
But he
You
has
look like
bundles,
you're about to.
I want to, but this is not the time or the place.
You had something that you wanted to say. But
I want to. I'm trying to see my words. Manyiche bagamba, sengeje bigamba byo. That's exactly what my mind is trying to process right now. But one thing I do know, for a fact, we have a singer.
Wait, hold up 1 second. The only way you can come back is by saying, bro, have $300 with me. Come on. I'll shut up.
This thing won't end today.
Even mobile money works.
Well, now, these suits are not mine. They belong to...
Truth 256 is in the building. What's up, cousin?
I love the combination that we have here. We've just been talking about when rap meets, vocals, man. It's like pretty much hip-hop meeting R&B. I always say, and I keep telling Truth 256, he's the Kendrick Lamar of Uganda.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This guy.
Without a shadow of a doubt.
And I don't know if Selector J, you could just drop for me any hip-hop beat right there. Because you know what we always do here, man? you're a rapper, you have to prove. We don't tell people that we're rappers, man. You show people that you're a rapper.
Ain't nobody gets to the studio and don't drop bars.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Any instrumental right there from hip hop, you be ready as well, man. You're gonna bring your vocals as well on a hip hop track, because that's exactly what Selector J wants to see.
So we have Mr. Loverman.
Yeah.
You one and only T-Pole.
Yeah.
And then we have Mr. Buzz.
Yeah.
The one and only Truth.
If you say so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I'm going to find out what we know compensation.
Yeah.
Soja yamazedda.
Selector J likes to see an R&B artist linking up with a hip hop artist.
This collabo. We were the mothers of this buff. Yeah. Awo.
Bakonyeemu nnyawo.
Awo.
Muhammad.
Selector, we ready?
Christopher, I know kunyamba mwao.
Let me go.
Yes.
Yo, my name is Truth256. Senge mani nije rap attack and kwise punchlines. Oranje timbe muni muchumeta kwise punchlines. Ebyo kugamba bireche tere nanga twere punchlines. Tugende. Atine ka smartphone mani kwa landline oteraba kabuti na makote barete 99. Okuzuka kutabuka hunika barugani ka landmine. Ebyo kugamba bireche tere nanga twere punchlines. Otine ka smartphone mani kwa landline oteraba kabuti na makote barete 99. Ngokozo ka kutabuka hunika barugani ka landmine. Akori kugamba ne tukamanya ne kinga ne hangline koka habugo manika duduma ne kachizaka tapera za China.
Long.
Bars in the building! Yo! That is called tongue twist, Sammy, in the world of rap.
Yeah.
That's what we call tongue twist.
Yeah.
I'll give you a sample.
Yeah.
You say, see the way I'm dressed, I'm like Mr. James Bond.
Yes.
The original 007.
But he never wears yellow though.
The original 007.
So you're the first one.
So, yeah, of course I'm Uganda. The original 007. So before you say 007, 007.
Is it how you guys live?
If you want to tongue twist it, you say it's like a 007 now. You know woman in the mission. You gotta get your power back in the race. You take it about the time from the beginning of the hour when they die. You better. Hey.
Selector, why are you doing that? You're impressed with that?
We'll give you a pen and you write.
You're impressed with what Dagi did?
Obviously, your ears will never pick that. It's tongue twist.
Yeah.
Original.
I mean,
Truth.
Yes, boss.
Let's dive straight into the show.
Yes, boss.
You were trending for the past 10 or 14 days. You were trending #1 in the music industry. What exactly happened down in Bahrain as regards that stage? We need to know the clearest story from you.
It's a very short story, actually.
Yeah.
I got on stage, and somehow, somewhere, my songs were not played, and I don't know. I think it was technical or something, man. I just don't want to go back into it. It's an experience, like all the such things have been happening, but it became loud this time around. It's because, man, it's different now. I'm a big fish, so I think we'll be mine now.
Yeah.
But Bibadeo, like it's not new. I don't know why it was so loud, but life.
For the sake of the industry, this, if you say it's not new, then it means it's coming from a background of where it's been happening for quite, you know,
To me,
many
speaking
times.
for myself.
Not necessarily you, but there could be so many like you who've been going through that very same situation, and it's just that their challenge has never been voiced out.
Yeah.
But also then again, I was trying to understand the situation because I wasn't in Mbara at the time, but I was getting quite a number of different stories.
Yeah.
And me being Dagi, I'm always an advocate for fighting for Ugandan music. I fight for equality. I fight to see that the excellence spreads all over the table. Everybody gets to sit on the table. So I was trying to understand. And a different side was telling me they're not in charge of the stage. A different side was telling me you was given one song. A different side was saying maybe it wasn't even on the list. A different side is saying then how did you get on stage? A different side. That's why I was asking, because for the benefit of a better performance tomorrow, when we have stage opportunity, we need to say the words here.
Yeah.
So we can know who gets to be on stage, what is the arrangement,
Yeah.
but how much time have I been awarded to be on that stage?
Yeah.
Who's playing for me? I'm coming after who? These are the things that are pulling the industry backwards.
Yeah.
Because then again, I think we would not have experienced the experience we had in Bahrain.
Sure.
So I'm going to ask you straight up, Were you on the list of performers?
Yeah, I was. I was on the list.
You were lined up.
Yes.
How much time were you accorded on the stage?
We don't have that kind of setup, like where you know that I have this much time. So, but I normally come on stage knowing I'm going to perform 3 to 4, 5 songs. So
That's an award of about 15 minutes.
yeah. So according to what it is, if I'm headlining the show, it's going to be more than that.
Yeah.
If it's
A
not
support act.
yeah, if I'm just supporting, it cannot just be 2 or more than that. But what happened was, I actually, even the 2 songs that I performed were played, were cut short, like a minute in, a minute out. Azikuba azijjayo, like
Without your consent.
Without my
Who was the DJ?
I don't know.
Without your programming, because that's not how you had programmed it.
Yeah, and then you know how you do perform with like a bit of an old song than the other one, and then you have to perform the current. You know, this time it was Hard Guy, and it is doing very good down there. That's why when I was leaving stage, because when I was performing and I turned, I saw the DJ telling me to like cut the performance time. It's like, you know, I was shocked, but had to move off stage. Yeah. And when I was moving off stage, the crowd was shouting and screaming like, "Yo, guy, man!"
They wanted you.
They wanted to be there.
You had to perform the big song.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And Dagi, as event host, we do this all the time. When an artist is wowing the crowd, you let him have his shine.
Yeah, that is actually strange because there are lots of times I've also done events and you know some of the artists want to perform a song and then they tell you as a DJ to pull it up. But sometimes they get around and I'm like, yo, you've come to perform the full song. Sometimes they think the people are not excited, but I always tell them, there are some people that need a certain part of the song that they love.
Yes.
If you tell me to pull up what, you've been given a chance on stage to perform the full 4 minutes, perform the full song.
Yeah.
Do a performance.
Now that's different.
Now in the event that he's trying to perform that big song, and part of the organizers are asking you, selector, cut the song.
So for me, it tells me one thing: either that person does not understand the artist and the music, and just how big that song is.
Yeah.
Because if it's a song, you just read the mood, you read the atmosphere, and you let it go. It's as simple as that, and it's quite unfortunate that it happened to you. We can only say that moving forward, this has been a lesson that needs to be learned by all of us. Yeah.
Most especially from the organizers.
Yes. Tipo?
Yes, sir.
What's been happening, bro, man?
Nothing much.
Yeah?
I've been
on stage,
watching.
making new music. I'm told there's a new lady in your life. What happened with the last one? Yeah?
Which blog is that?
You move with a knife in your coat. Every time you get an opportunity, you're cutting white.
No, the one who inspired the creation of the other song. What happened?
Nah, story for another day.
Chimoli Rose.
Tipo
Yes,
is
sir.
like a god when it comes to the western part of Uganda.
Hey, blasphemy.
Yeah, I'm telling you the truth. About 3-4 weeks ago, I was in Mbara. I was hosting an event, and the Mbara Jump Fest. And you know how you realize that you are a god in your own courtyard? Is when you have so many artists that want to go on stage. Now, when many artists would want to go on stage when so when you are backstage and you have about 10 artists on stage, and then they see another artist walking, just coming, and then they panic. They'll be like, oh my God, I need to go on stage because this guy has come. That means I won't go on stage. That's when you know that you're a god. So Tipo walked in, and he had about 20 guys following him, clearing the road for him and stuff. And you know, I said, who is this God coming? You could hear the elations of the people. And then one of the promoters told me, that's Tipo, man. That's Tipo. The guy stepped on stage, and I thought to myself, being an elephant in London doesn't make you a lion in Africa. That's the one thing I learned from that night. Being an elephant in the UK doesn't make you a lion in Africa.
That was quite a dramatic entrance.
We might have We might have elephants in Kampala, but when they go over to the western part of Uganda, there are lions there already. That's the one lesson I learned that night. He stepped on stage and he turned the whole Chivu around.
Thank you.
I said, wow,
Thank you.
this is the power of music. And I want to say thank you for representing.
Thank you, and you're welcome. You're welcome. Olzunga and Lugenzi, you're speaking good things about me, and I'm now insecure.
Guys, I just want to know, which is something that is unique about the both of you, is you carry your mother tongue with a lot of pride.
Yeah.
And even in creation of your music, some people would want to argue that sometimes it limits, you know, the depth.
How far?
Yes, and just the reach. What's your thought on this particular, and why was it important for the both of you to always ensure that you carry along your roots?
Truth. You go first.
Okay.
Because truth, you can in English too dope. Bar for bar, bar for bar. It's like I listen to Kendrick Lamar here, and then I play to your song, and I'm like, damn, this is it.
Thank
but then you decided, you know what, man, let me play with my mother tongue here.
Thank
Let
you.
me bring it home.
Yes.
Thank you. Actually, Kendrick inspires me a lot. So when you say that, I mean, I don't want to swear, but I will inside.
Yeah.
So first of all, there's a thing called originality.
Yeah.
And I was rapping in English for a very long time.
True.
Honestly, things weren't working as fast as it is right now. And it took me long to adjust. And when I found that space in Runyakole, it actually makes it easy for me, even when I'm writing. Like, I feel it, like it's original, it's me, I own it to an extent, but like, I have a style of my own. And somebody will tell you, you sound like Truth. But when I rap in English, you'll be like, oh, Charlie,
Yeah, sound like Kendrick Lamar.
Sound like Kendrick, sound like Eminem. That's not bad, but it
not what
limits
you
me
want.
somehow. And I also want to create that kind of sound of like, hey,
Your own
when a
identity.
truth of, yeah,
I was
my
going
own
to get
identity, and
that word.
where you can tell, Ogun Truth, that's Truth 256. Yeah.
Ogono truth.
Me,
Ogoni tipo.
yeah, I think it's about identity.
Yeah.
We listen to a lot of craft from everywhere, and we tend to love it. The randies, the words, and it's music. Meaning you enjoy the music more first, then the words you can think about later.
True.
So, but by the time you do those words in your original language, you're telling that guy, man, you guy, I'm from Bahrain, Uganda, Kakoa.
Proud to
That's yes. So it gives you a location, an identity, and it makes the people who support you feel that you're proud of yourself and proud of their language. Where are you from?
I think I strongly believe in it because, I mean, you look at the biggest percentage of Ugandan music, it is sung in Luganda. Yeah, and they have been amazingly successful. So why not? There's a guy called Monopoly. Do you know Monopoly?
No,
It is not a guy. Monopoly is an economics word to mean you're the.
There's a guy called Monopoly.
I've heard about this Monopoly.
You have heard about Monopoly?
He has another name. It's not just one. It's not
Maybe.
just Monopoly.
Eh? Selector.
Chivo.
Go Monopoly.
Maybe if you want to talk about
Monopoly.
Monopoly from Arua.
Arua.
Thank you.
Monopoly raps in their dialect. Again, you want to get the true story? Ask producer Anne, ask producer and director Philip Mutabazi, ask Henry Gang, they will tell you that when he stepped on stage, at one time, the director Philip asked me, "Onogaya Gambachi," but the whole pitch, about 100,000 people,
Singing word
word for word. Koromo kanyaka maika tuko pikanya. I said, what?
You're joking.
I said, what's going on? True. I said, what's happening? True. And he even took man off the full stage, and people didn't want him to leave.
But I think also you can't be good at someone else's originality. Like you can't beat. If Truth was a Muganda and he's singing Luganda, R&B and all that, he has more. You can't beat them to their game.
how then do we export this sound? That would be my question.
I think doing quality work, the fact that Jerusalem, do you understand any word
Not
in
a single
Jerusalem
word, but I
apart
know-
from the word Jerusalem?
Yes.
You get, meaning a good song is a good song.
True.
You
And we
don't,
need-
actually, someone will look for the meaning maybe later, but when they've already enjoyed the vibe.
The way Ugandans dance to Lingala, they're going to die.
And then the other thing is, to continuation to what he was saying, to the question, we also need you, the media. You know, it's so sad that I was got off stage trying to translate to the people that are on ground. So what I'm trying to say is that if you like it, push it. Don't be limited by anything, because you limit us as well. If you like truth, just do it. Just pop it up. Introduce me to the people. Don't get me off the people. If you like it, that's it. Because so that's how they will find out.
What we need to do for this particular music is just give it enough rotation, make sure that the people get to hear the music, then they will find out the translation later.
And on our side, we need to give them quality audio, quality videos, so that even when you are watching, even when you're not getting anything, this guy sings well. Like, you get. That's how actually I listen to a lot of music around the globe, but most important, the thing that catches my ear first, it's the sound. I later on look for the meaning late. I can sing around this song right now for you when I don't know any meaning of the word there.
When are you going to work with elements? With your voice, I feel like if you worked with...
Yeah, man. The future getting closer and closer. Come boy. Namureba nakwatoka sikonda. Ayiwanga. Mumpo twisitafere mukafunda. Mpurire ngunakatembo. Owanyite bakutwara yokakondo. Muhara wa matia. Kanumbe ntine na pia. Ajwara za sharia. Mukunda kamaria. Shitama kutebeze story. Ebyanje bitwaza pori. Namwene bakuheyewe. Resmus. Shitama kutebeze mbozi. Ebyanje tubere mumbozi. Oh, serious business.
When you call me and I call you and we go in a blink and I say okay. Yes. We go.
Echinembozi yebara ukuchichenga ndechenda katara akushobora ngokwara chevanda. The girl them love me, love me, love me. The girl them squeeze me, squeeze me, squeeze me. Mukwati we tight, tight, tight. Manywese, manywese. Shitama kutebeze story. Ebyanje bitwaza pori. Namwene bakuheyewe. Resmus. Shitama kutebeze mbozi. Ebyanje tubere mumbozi. Oh, serious business. Come, let's go. My sweetie, sweetie tam tam. Nkwihire zavanda. Oh. Come, let's go. My sweetie, sweetie tam tam. Nkwihire zavanda. Oh. Mpurire ngunakatembo. Owanyite bakutwara yokakondo. Muhara wa matia. Kanumbe ntine na pia. Ajwara za sharia. Mukunda kamaria.
Ningoma nyiji, niponga nyiji. Orukumbuza kajamba nengaribi. Oka kande haji, tingamba nyiji. Orukunyiza kajamba nengaribi. Ningoma nyiji, niponga nyiji. Orukumbuza kajamba nengaribi. Oka kande haji, tingamba nyiji. Orukunyiza kajamba nengaribi. Nokundevyo kwepa manguba kweta serebe. Noza kwepa manorugari nyerere. Yewe ninyakana nichiza nemichepere. Di Mario jitero tajia heti jere. Wajitera na meroro here. Nipurantari jomu kitofa kumbijere. Muntahiroro mimwe tumbike mwebijere. Kanda tajichendeza reka bana bajicheche. Otanteka hejo buchechezi. Ndio muherezo mukanisa buzomburuzi. Kandi namawa ino bujuruzi. Ngwaji disco ikamutwara home tabani. Ura disco, disco, disco. Eshayo kuchakara disco ika. Disco, disco, disco. Dote kwa kuchakara disco mister. Ura disco, disco, disco. Eshayo kuchakara disco ika. Disco, disco, disco. Dote kwa kuchakara disco mister. Tingamba nyije, orukunyiza kajamba nengaribi. Ningoma nyije, niponga nyije, orukumbuza kajamba nengaribi. Okakande hachi, tingamba nyije, orukunyiza kajamba nengaribi. Bijiza ntakurbata kwe, shuzu no jizuga, elyo ni sape. Nimbansinga nkeke hagombonga hobade, ncheshara ma bling bling, reba serebe. Zindi omuhereza mukanisa buzomburuzi kandi namawa inobujuruzi ngweji disco ikamutwara homutabani ura disco 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 esaha yo kucakara disco ika disco 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 zotekwa kucakara disco mister ura disco 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 esaha yo kucakara disco ika disco 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 zotekwa kucakara disco mister ulilo nombo chumi sinze nawe oliya Sami yabadde abyogera ebyo ebize man Sami mbadde muwavayo agikube buuza abatulaba
Kill it, bro.
Yeah, like kill it or something. Like, keep giving them.
You know what's
it's
funny
like
is you're actually killing a dancehall track because this is not hip hop. This is Lunya flow. Yeah, is that it?
Yeah.
Yes, Lunyankole dancehall.
Luga flow, because Luga goes for
Uganda.
Languages, I think, in Kiswahili.
Ruga, Kiruga.
Luga is
I think
Uganda flow. Then there's Luga.
I think they monopolized they monopolized the Kanem.
Chiga flow is for Luchiga.
Let's go with
then
that
if it's
today.
Nkole.
Then Nkole, yeah.
Then if it's Toro flow.
Toro flow. Then if it's Lugishu,
Gisu flow.
Lumas flow. Lumas Saba, yes.
But you know, for Toro flow, someone I think you're saying Toro flow.